So, I was talking about the liar desire, and that is the true temptation that is never going to be enough. And someone might put it in you. The seductive advertisements and all that stuff. This is how I broke it down. 7 stages. 1, inoculation. That was the name of our last class. 2, you get curious about it. You too can have lip filler. You too can have this donut. Look at it glazing. It's so delicious. So it inoculates in you. The temptation starts. Then you get curious. And you start entertaining that curiosity. And you get excited. You start getting excited about that donut. That's the danger stage, because now you're looking forward to biting into something. So you're like, not just curious, you're now excited. Now, after you get excited, you start making an agreement with yourself. You commit to it. You schedule it. You're like, okay, 5:00 p.m. after I finish my work, I am getting that donut. I have earned it, right? Then you start anticipating it. Okay? You start 4:30 rolls around and you're like, I can't wait. I'm getting a chocolate glazed donut. It's gonna be so good. Then you have a clear expectation that this donut is gonna make you happy after all your struggles today. And all your misery, this one thing is gonna cure you of everything. So you eat it. And you feel maybe not so good. So what happens? You get disappointed. Now, you would think as creatures of habit, we would have learned this by now, but we get so tempted and excited and we make that commitment. And we always believe, it's gonna satisfy us. So, once we make the commitment, even though we've experienced something that actually didn't make us happy, for some reason in our brains, we did still experience a serotonin release, and we still are tricked to think it's going to happen. So the next day you're like, I'm just going to try it again. I'm going to have this donut at 5:00. You look forward to it all day, which is a nice feeling to have, like looking forward to something all day. Like it might actually give you energy in itself, just the idea. So you've already established the first 4 steps. That's going to be with you forever until you break the cycle, until you spiral out. That's just something you're going to have to seriously break. So now you're stuck in this. So every day now you get this anticipation for that donut at 5:00, and then you expect to have it and you expect it to feel good, and then you get disappointment. So that is the ultimate stuckness, is when you're stuck in this loop of anticipation, expectation, and disappointment over and over and over again. That's a circle. But if you go into the spiral, you can spiral out of your commitment to this desire, of your commitment to obtaining it. So now, how do you do that? Instead of going for the donut at 5:00, what do? You make a commitment to go to the gym every day at 5:00. So now you've got a new commitment, and you've got an anticipation, and you've got an expectation. And guess what? You don't have a disappointment, because you have a fulfillment, because exercise really does fill you up, unlike that donut. Can we get a round of applause? Yay! And we feel fulfilled in a new way today. Good job. I'm proud of all of you. Good job, everyone! Let's get a 20. We have wrapped that up. Hello! Pulling in our love, pulling in our fulfillment, and congratulations. I think people, the more they become aware of what is being inoculated into them, the more they'll reach out to what truly fulfills them. Like some 432 hertz vibrations, maybe. If you think it will fulfill them, send them my music. Thank you again for being here. Love you. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing and liking this video, and maybe even sharing it if you are so inspired. Later, Gators.